back to another episode of the Ammezing Podcast.
Yes, I'm one of your hosts, Miss Chi-Chi.
I'm your host, DJ. Back in the building one more time.
One more again.
One more again. Another episode locked in.
Locked and loaded, baby.
Okay, so like episode 6.
Episode
6 episodes in, boy. Mm-hmm. So much to talk about.
It's a lot.
So a lot. We got so many topics, so much going on. Start beginning of the season, get to know you, get to know me.
Yep.
I mean, introducing the music group coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about health and wellness.
Yeah.
Talked about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so much going on.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A whole lot, man.
Yeah.
This episode,
Ooh.
it's a real good topic. Relationships.
Relationships.
Dating and relationships.
Yeah, trying to date.
Trying to date and maintaining relationships.
Yeah. When you're trying to date, oh my gosh.
What?
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle. It's real out here a little bit.
It is really a struggle, like trying to date, to try to get to know somebody new, because you be like, oh, here we go, let me try again. It's like you got so used to
back to the drawing board, over and over again.
Over and over again, because it's all in my head.
Back to the drawing board, over and over again.
For real, like you've been on dated, and then y'all been on, got cohabitate or whatever, how y'all ever do it, and you got so used to the person's ways, and you got used to that person themselves, and you start to put up with the BS, but you used to, you got closer to it. And then when you just decided, it was like, bump me joint, I ain't even good to no more. Then bam, you got to realize, I got to learn somebody all over again.
Oh, God.
All over again,
man.
What is really going on? And it's like now, dating is just not like it used to be.
No, it's not the same. The game has changed. The players are still the same, but even the players are a little different now. It's a different avatar. Different avatars. A decade ago, 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago. So
I'm just trying to see, because it's just like, okay, you start talking to things like when you start feeling the person. And then sometimes in my case, it's like when you start telling the family about it, that when stuff just start going all the way left. You're like, oh, Lord, what happened? We were just good yesterday. Nowadays, it's a whole whirlwind.
I'm not scared of the lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of.
I did try to see, because
saying Jasmine Sullivan.
Because I did try to see, right? Because it's like you try to give yourself time after you've been on date. Like me, I give myself time. You just try to, get myself together. Because I don't like to just, get my shit, jump straight into something else. Because like, I feel like you're not fully healed.
No.
You're not fully healed, and it's starting, and it's like, I don't want my next person to be the rebound person. You know what I'm saying? Because we can make a person rebound person just to try to make ourselves feel good. But it's like, I don't want to waste all that energy and do all that. I'm going to just get myself together, my thoughts together first. Then
right.
I'm going to try to see this out there. So it's like, now I'm really trying to see what's out there. I'm just like,
man,
is this it? Okay, I'd rather travel. Okay,
but, let's take it back to the origin part of it.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first started dating? Where we didn't really have an age limit growing up where we was allowed to date, but our mom used to tell us what's appropriate for us to know and what's appropriate not. We knew about the birds and bees, and when she tried to have a talk with us about it, I'm like, girl, we don't want to hear that right now.
Oh, wait.
We don't want to hear about it.
I
think everything you done told me already, let's see. I'm being exposed to it.
Already. You just don't know.
You just don't know. But she did try to have that talk about dating as we were teenagers growing up. And, what to look for, the signs to look for. But, you be ignoring the signs sometimes.
I'll like her just sucker punch people. Think over there.
So how old were you when you first start actually talking to somebody or dating somebody not, were you in high school, middle school? When you say it was actually serious,
yeah.
How old were you?
I was a mama girl, so I didn't really care. It was like 17.
17?
Yeah. Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
So around 17. Child.
Right.
I was scared, girl. I was like, okay, wait. I know I like him, but
right.
Hey, let's see what's going on.
Man.
Then, you had a conversation. My mom used to always have a conversation. Don't let nobody use you. You like, what? You gonna be how? You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, well, okay. Now I see what you're talking
now
about.
you know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, they try to get what they can out here.
Right.
And I'm like, okay,
Right.
So you had to go through that. And it's like, Like some people like they like and they love harder than others. Some people
Mm-hmm.
fall a little fast, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the feelings. So you try to attach to that person
Yeah.
and have, try to be on the same level, try to be on the same level mentally, you know. But people have their own secret agendas.
Right. That's true.
And you be trying to watch out for that.
True. You learn as you go. I mean,
Yeah.
some people be fools still in their 50s and still don't be walking to the signs like that. They just blindsided by love, just like
I think
it's
I think at
timeless.
this age, we're like, why we just can't? Everybody just want to be loved and find somebody that just live
It's
off
not
and
about for
stuff.
everybody, they say, but it says one person for every three people.
I
So
don't know. I think two of my
for every three
dogs.
people is one people. So your soulmate's out there, or mine too, is out there somewhere in the galaxy, I guess. Because show them like it's in the
Both of my
States.
soulmate probably got together. I don't know. I don't know. What done happened?
Man.
Did they pass by me? I wasn't looking. Or
Right.
what going
It's
on?
different from puppy love when you're in high school. So that's why I asked, like, how old are you? Because sometimes we learn things as we go, as we begin to date, as we, in our teenage years, 15, 16, 17. Because I dated when I was a teenager, too.
Wait,
But
I'm not. I did used to have a little friend called the house, back in the day, honey. I used to eavesdrop on you, still child, honey. Oh, y'all go like, girl, get off the phone.
typical brothers do.
Get off the
Us as a brother,
phone.
that's exactly what we do.
Mhm.
Man. Yep.
But you learn. It's like you go through relationships, so you just learn yourself. If you really want to know yourself, you just try to learn yourself.
Especially when you're adolescents. You come into age, you come into adulthood, manhood, womanhood. So you already know what feels right, what don't feel right.
Yeah. And it's like a lot of times what we be wanting is what God don't be wanting for us. We be wanting
That's
so
true.
bad. We
That's
be wanting
true.
the relationship so bad, and we know that person ain't no good for
Right.
us. And we be like, why?
Wow, man.
Okay. What I want, what become to me. Oh my gosh. Who uncle is that? Who uncle is that?
Right. Right.
Him. No.
Right, we done this, in their life. I'm 44, you're 39.
Mm-hmm.
We done experience all different types of walks of life. I mean, not as much. I mean,
Yeah.
and in general, because you're a heterosexual female, so
Mm-hmm.
you done dated different types of dudes. So it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to hear about these dudes that you have dated. There's so many different types of personalities and stuff.
Oh,
And then,
man, I don't
me,
have
when
this.
I was in school, I dated females in school. And then once I got out of school, come to myself, I switched to another team.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke. I'm 44. I don't give, I'm grown.
No.
So I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. I'm
Right.
going to be fluid. I'm Demi. So it's kind of like, I love who love me. So,
Yeah.
so
Right.
we all done dated different types of people. And there's just so many stories we can just share
I don't have.
on our experience.
I be having names for. I be having names for some of my guys. But I had a Psycho Bob. I don't have a mama's boy. I don't have. Oh my gosh, I got so many.
Were they all just dating or y'all in like a serious relationship?
Sometimes we just dating.
Okay.
Couple of
So there's a
them,
difference between dating and being in a serious
couple
relationship.
of them, I was in a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the time, yeah.
Right.
But just trying to date is just like, what in the world going on? Like, so you catch yourself riding, and then next thing you know, you find yourself riding in the backwoods. It's dark. You catch yourself can't get home. Like, what? What's wrong with
Is that a hookup or that's a date?
No. We was dating.
Oh, okay.
But see, we was dating. But the thing about it was, it's like at that time, it's like I'm dating you. I don't want to sleep with you.
Right.
I just want to date you.
Date without having intercourse, yeah.
Yes, because it's like I didn't the type to just be out here just trying to
Right.
mess around. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we was dating. You want to take me out on a date? I let you take me out on a date, and you come chill. We sip or whatever. But this particular day, I guess he was like, ride to my house, but I gotta go get some stuff. And I was like, okay. So he was like, you wanna come out? I'm like, no, I'm chilling. We finna go. So he gets in his feelings and trying to see why I want to sleep with him. But I was like, I don't want to sleep with you. You can't get mad at me because I don't want to sleep with you. How you get mad at me because I don't want to sleep with you? And I already told you what the deal was from jump. Like we just talking.
Wow.
Like we been talking a good minute, but it wasn't long enough for me at that time.
Right.
Because just like I knew what I wanted.
Right.
So it's just we on the back. He's that way in the country. We on the.
This ain't recent, right? This is long time ago. Long time ago.
No, this is a long time ago. Yeah,
early 2000s, mid 2000s.
I was in my 20s then.
Oh, 20s. Okay.
So, God darn, this thing I know, I was like, okay, you time to take me home. he don't hit the back road with darky, like, no lights.
That's kidnapping, ain't it?
I was just like, why are we going this way? But it's the way to come back, this to the town. But this thing I know, he was doing some, what the name of that beer? Not Red Bull. It was some bull. I mean, some dog drink or something. One of them malt liquors. He did. So he stopped the truck and he stopped the truck. I can laugh about it now. He stopped the truck and then he was like, he gonna look over. He like, what's wrong with me? I said, something got to be wrong with you because I won't sleep with you. Why something got to be wrong with you? I just not ready to sleep with you. No. So it's just like he passed out and the truck was still on. So I was just like, what in the world?
He was drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what in the world? And I'm like, hey man, if I go, I'm ready to go and take me home and you can do whatever. And then he woke up and I had jumped. And I was like, what? He was like, man, what wrong with me? I said, man, ain't nothing wrong with you. I was like, I just ready to go home. Like, this gonna blow the whole day. So he passes out again.
He was real drunk.
So at this point, I was just like, you know what? So I reached over, I got his leg, and I put it on the gas. And then I put it in gear. And when I put it in gear, I messed the leg down and took off. And well, before then, I had messed that could open the trunk because I was trying to find the button, turn the lights on. So when I put that foot on the gas and I put it in gear and hit the leg with the truck, that vroom, he woke up and stuff. He was like, what you doing? I was like, man, I'm ready to go home. I'm finna push you out. I'm finna go. Then he was like, we'll go. You got to go. You got to shut the trunk. So at this point, I said, if I get out this trunk, this man might back over and hit me. So I was like, man, and he was like, I said, all right. So I got the truck and I got on the side of it and I just pushed the truck down and got back in the truck. And I was like, man, if you don't take me home for real, I said, I'm finna just call my brothers for real. They can't get me or whatever, because I already know my other brother. I already know what T was. Man, he finally took me. I didn't even want him to come in the community. I told him nigga drop me off right here on 19. I walk home. He had pulled on East morning just a little bit. I said, just stop. And I said, hold on, let me out. And I walked home. Like, you got people that have real mental issues that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
Like, you be trying to talk to these folk, but these folk be having mom and dad issues. They have their own psychological issues. Then they be trying
some real trauma they
be trying to suppress it, but it starts to show when they don't get their way.
Right. But
So,
can you blame them when they have other stuff like trauma and stuff in their life where it didn't, does it start from home? I mean, with trauma, because a lot of kids, because, it starts from your upbringing. Because I never watched a man treat my mama right, but I knew how to treat my significant other. Right. I knew how to love someone else. It's try to anyway.
It's like some people, it's a lot of people that grew up in households that don't know how, didn't even get love to kiss on like us. Man, we got kissed on the whole every day.
Right.
So it's just like when we try to find out significant other, we want to show somebody else that same affection.
Right,
I got all this love to give. So why you want to treat me wrong? And the only thing I'm trying to do is love you. The only thing I'm trying to do is be there for you. The only thing I'm trying to do is for us to be as one, not be as somewhat as equal to each other.
Wrong situation, wrong person.
That's what I'm saying.
Situationship.
And I've had some situationships. I ain't even gonna say a lie. I've had situationships. And as I think back on the night, I can recognize which one was situationships and which one was relationships.
Yeah.
But it's just like at this point you be thinking like, okay, you trying to date again, like, is it worth it? Is it worth trying to show somebody that you don't have nothing but love to give, but they still gonna try to get over on you some type of way? You start to feel like that because that's how things start to look like it start to be like a revolving door. Like, it's the same thing.
I think it's somebody out there, but I think it's the quality of the person that you're trying to date and the characteristics of that person.
But a simple person wants simple things. Like, I'm simple. Man, I would rather have a picnic in the park they actually go somewhere and do something and spend money.
That part.
It's because of that quality time I'm having with you. I don't have to be with you in a setting of 100 people. I'd rather be with you in a setting of about 4, 5
Right. The
adults.
simple stuff. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, one of my ex-boyfriend, shoot, we used to have a picnic in the living room. That shit meant a lot. Like,
Right.
we have a picnic in the living room.
Right.
Like, it's a rainy night, we on the floor paddling out. He had a whole screen. Had a whole screen. I used to love that chilling, listening to that music, playing cards. That's the type of simple stuff that I'm talking about.
Right. But if it's that simple and that easy, why it's so hard to find somebody that compatibility to find it?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Is it you?
No.
Oh no, just saying. You
Why
know,
would
so,
that mean?
no, I'm just saying it could be a self-evaluation where we probably have things that they probably don't like about us. You know, if you're dating somebody, you know, you're not gonna be picture perfect in their eyes, and they may feel like it's something about you that may rub them the wrong way. With like you say, you have relationships and I have relationships, but at the same time, it's kind of like
I don't know. Sometimes
it dissolves sometimes.
But I think sometimes it's just a lot of now. It's like, to me now, it's like it kind of feel like what person would see what the person try to get out of you. Or what the person tries to.
This day and age, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like you trying to be careful on who you trying to really give your time to, because you're gonna be like, is it worth it? Can we even make it past a month
Right.
to talk?
Right.
Or we just gonna make it 2 days?
Man, I think
2
with
days.
today's with social media making it so easy now, where things are so accessible now,
Yeah.
and you can just swipe left and find you another significant other or somebody to talk to the next day.
You know, because
of social
you
media.
could be having whole families at home, but see that they just kick it to you like they stay by these. I don't hear a couple of them. Man, let me tell you, guy tried to tell me, saw me pictures of him. You know, I'm like, zoom in. I said, my boy, you might want to get the heels up from the back of the picture before you start to see the heels. He was like, hi, that picture. Oh,
the heels. Oh, the high heels.
High heels.
Oh, wow.
See, the other person, bam. You in the bathroom, you know the picture. Okay, there's 2 robes up there. One on pink. Then you got toothbrushes. I see a little baby toothbrush. So. You ain't saying nothing about these.
But this ain't nobody that you're dating. This is somebody that you're trying to get to know.
No, but I'm just saying.
Right.
But as the conversation have.
But they're trying to pursue the date too, like they got it going on, like they really want to date you.
No, they stay by themselves and
Right,
all that
put
stuff.
on the persona.
But no, you don't. Like the time frame that we talk is not adding up. Like, you know, why you on the computer doing work all night? Like you still can't talk.
Oh wow, that is crazy.
I don't know.
That is crazy. Maybe demographically, it's just not. It's challenging because you know, smaller towns are too small for one.
And it's like
Even if you go to a bigger city, it's just like.
And it's like it's got to start to be like you got to try to date somebody out of town.
How far is too far to drive to date someone? If you're dating someone, I say no more than an hour and a half. Anything past that, it just kind of like, it just takes 2 hours away, 3 hours away. They just ain't going.
Customers, they gonna date somebody 2 hours away. Atlanta.
Yeah.
But they made it good.
I seen somebody date somebody like 2 or 3 hours away too,
And
but they made it work.
Scary. But it kind of scary.
Trust issue got to be there.
That part
The
right
trust
there,
got to definitely be
because
there.
I just say that kind of scary a little bit to me. I will try it. I have tried, but it's just that the trust got to be there, and then on top of that, if when I be thinking about, okay, if we get this serious, who gonna make the move?
That's true. That's true. And, I mean, some people come together and make the decision when it comes to the based off where you at in your life at that time. If y'all date long enough to make the decision, because I don't see somebody that met one day and moved in together the next day, like, what the world are you doing? Did you just meet them? I learned what to do by not watching others what they do.
But see, it's just like
I learned my lesson by watching others like.
I know, but it's just like, you be an alpha female, it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of different. When you ain't no alpha female, it's easy.
They want somebody they can manipulate and, boss around and play games and run mind games and stuff on that. I'm too headstrong for that. I ain't got time for that. I've been out of the game for a long time. I'm content being out of the game. It's gonna be like that.
Not finna do it.
I can't. I ain't got the patience.
No one tried it. You see what happened to him.
Oh.
Drew it from the back room to the front, all the way. Honey had, because they had come to house stop me. Honey, I was sitting down still going in. We're not. That's something you're not finna do. You're not finna put your hands on me now. We're supposed to be loving each other, not hitting each other, not hitting each other. This is not no activity. But since you want to come for me,
right?
Okay, come on, baby, let's go.
Have you ever been in a domestic violence relationship before? That's the first time you ever been in a long-term relationship with somebody physically
That was my first.
Right.
That was my first. And it wasn't like that now. Now, let me
Right.
tell
I mean,
you,
because alcohol was involved.
alcohol was involved.
Right.
And it wasn't alcohol was involved. It wasn't. We never put hands on each other.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying. It'd probably be like a push. You know what I'm saying. Boo. But that night, I guess he thought he was Superman.
Yeah. Liquid courage.
That liquid courage kicked in. Okay, now you want to. I'm. Okay. Right, let go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let go. Okay, so I tried to avoid you, and I goes in the room to avoid you, and you comes in the room to follow me, to antagonize me.
Right.
So now, when you antagonize me, I don't do that. So
right
now we in the hallway, and you go to the door, and once I realized you gonna push me on the dryer, kind of jack me up on the dryer, I had a disobey remote. But no, you just put your hand on me. Okay, let's go. Boop, right out. And you fell. Once you fell, that was it. I drug you, pop, all the way down by your dreads to the living room. You're not finna do that. You're not finna. Right. I don't put my hands on you.
That was self-defense, though. They defending yourself.
That's what I'm saying. You're not finna do nothing. You're not finna do that to me. I don't care. Right. As long as the person don't put their hands on me, you put your hands on me. That's when
It's not a good feeling. In my younger years, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, when I dated, because I was in a long-term relationship for like 6 years. My first relationship, we fought a lot, so it's kind of like fist fighting. And now that I look back on it, it's just not worth it. It's not a good feeling. It's not because you can really hurt somebody, and but. I mean, when we're young and you figure that out, it just kind of like you just react, and it's
it's not a good.
You're just not in that right mind space because you just.
I'm not get beat on, cut on.
No, I'm not doing that now. I'm not gonna do all that. We ain't gonna do that now.
We put scars all on each other, and we together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely. I had my chin halfway bit off in a fight one time with one of my exes. We was coming from the club, got into a fight in the car after the club. And we was fighting so bad in the car where they gripped on my chin and ripped a piece of my meat off, and I had to get it stitched up. But it was just that bad, When you're dealing with violent stuff, I just like, that's not with me, that wasn't our character. But when you get in the heated moment and you just love somebody and you just trying to, I guess, not prove a point, but you just trying to show them that you care and you want nobody disrespecting you, you got to take it to that limit and know you serious.
But the thing about it is that, like, when you don't seen it growing up,
right.
And it's just like you don't want to deal with
it, right?
You had to experience that trauma,
right,
of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why do I want to take myself through that? And I just seen, and then I remember the feeling that I felt as that was happening in my younger days.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't want to go through that. I just want to be loved. And get loved on and love what's up by its head.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
and enjoy life. I just want to
couple of forevers. That's it.
Okay. Can I
be hopeless romantic for a change? Pick me, bachelor number 2.
And it's like it don't even matter if you tall, short, big.
No. Well,
it don't matter because I have seen the couple.
People got a list, and as they get older, their list getting smaller and smaller and smaller. When you're in the 20s, they want 6-pack and got to be dread head.
It's like now a lot of older people get married now.
Right, I'd rather marry late than marry wrong. I'd rather marry in my 50s and 60s than marry like in my 20s, 30s and marry the wrong person.
I got proposed 2 times and turned down. That was younger. I know I wasn't ready to get married. Right. I'm not going to marry you. I'm not
some
ready
people just take a chance on love. Some people just risk takers like that. And they love to say, well, marriage ain't another piece of paper. I said, sure, so is a degree, but it means something. So, it holds weight. Right. So there's a house deed, but it shows whole power. That little piece of paper hold power. So a marriage certificate hold the same type of power, too. So,
I don't know.
But I see people who don't live the life and never being married before. I used to feel sorry for them, but then again, it's a reason why they chose not to get married.
You know what, truth is, I don't even know if I want to get married.
Right.
I think I just want to be with significant.
Is it because our parents weren't married that long? Well, you never got a chance to see our parents being married, so you don't know. Because our parents were married for like 7 years at the most. And
it ain't good to that.
And he asked our mom, would you ever get married again? My mom was like, no. She'll never marry another mother's son ever again.
She said, don't love me.
Don't love me to death, just like me.
But they don't say, I don't know. I think that's why I was so, you ain't gonna say it was easy to turn down my proposal both times. but it's just like I don't know. I don't know if I could really. At this point, I don't know if I could see I could marry. I mean, then I probably would. I can't say I never, but
Right. I don't want no courthouse wedding. I don't need no big church wedding. Just give me something on the beach, somewhere simple.
Okay, out there in
Just something simple.
a pretty setting.
Right, nice setting in the background.
That's
Okay, I don't care if damn 3 people there. Just
But it really is like a lot of the people that, you know, I know that's his relationship now. Like they've been in a relationship a long time, they ain't even married, and they lasted longer than the people that actually married.
oh yeah, oh what? We got a friend now. My homegirl and my homeboy, they've been together over 20-some years, never being married. They ain't talking about marriage, but they making it work. They rocking like.
See, that's
Left and
the
right,
type of stuff
front
that
and back.
right
I like that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, I know. I want you to like.
'Cause
They just
sometimes
go
it's
travel. They
switches.
have fun.
Right, man.
Without the struggle.
I guess it's different on people's values and stuff. But what you think about dating, you know, back in the early days, like 90s and 2000s versus like in 2025 now, you know, before you could just slip somebody your phone number on a piece of paper and you could wait to get after 8 o'clock till you got some minutes before you can call.
You ready, boy?
Be ready to
You
call.
sit there looking at
Get
the
the free
phone,
time. They call you before what, 7 o'clock. Oh, you got to come back after 7 o'clock.
Wait, you got 2 more minutes. I can't right back. You like you do saying you already know what's happening.
Right.
I'm calling right back, baby. I promise you I'm calling right.
Right. Them days over with. They slip the number in the club and stuff. Now it's let me see what's your gram, what's your Instagram,
What's your
you know,
Instagram?
what's
What up,
your
ma?
Snapchat, you know.
What up, ma?
Or now is the dating
Let's
site.
chill.
They had dating sites back then, like chat rooms and stuff back in the
Yeah.
early 2000s. You met people. Have you ever met somebody off the internet, just blind date, or you know, just like when you chat online and met somebody like, well, I guess the same thing as like dating online now, but
I did. That joke was so funny because mom, John came back with a loud talk, the radio, and he was just chatting. We were just chatting whatever, and we made up, and we was up there just chilling stuff. And then he had stuff in the back of his car, a little laptop and a radio and stuff. I was like, what's weird? I had that little old school car too. I was like, what's going on? He was just so, you know, I guess he like me.
yeah, he like that much. You just giving you stuff.
Yeah,
He was trying to buy your love. And you wasn't even attracted to him. You didn't even want him like that, did you?
No, I didn't.
See, that I don't know, count. You were using him.
I didn't use him. I
You
no, but he
used
was sweet. But I don't know. It just, I don't know. It was sweet. The conversation was good, but I don't know. You know, some people talk. They talk better over the phone than they do in person. So, it just wasn't.
Well, it's not the regular dating. I mean, my first relationship, I met them in the club, and we were together 6 years. My second relationship, I met them online. We dated for 2 years.
I don't give
so
up
it's
on
not-
online dating. Now.
Right.
I mean, I think people do meet people off online and they end up being together and
Right.
staying the rest of their life together. Now, I don't not online dating. Like, I try it, but I don't know. It's just
It's no different than Facebook dating. Facebook dating, that's online. You don't have this regular thing when you're in the supermarket or at the dollar store when somebody just walk up. Well, you did. You had somebody at the grocery store approach you one time, but Rico Suave.
Woo, the baby. Okay.
So you don't have all types of pop, like, you know, done had some done did time, done took care of you from behind bars.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
I ain't putting your tea out there, but I'm just saying. Well, I mean, it's different types of people that you date. You just be surprised what's out there, like what people with to do to show you their affection, right?
Like me, we was together there.
And a lot of people ask why y'all not together now? Why it don't work now? Sometimes like everything has a season, and right now at that time that season went in, it just didn't expire. You know, it has an expiration date.
I had started like looking at like a whole nother way trying to, and it's just like Chantel. It was working, but then things changed. So
Yeah, if things change, they get exposed to different things. People be trying to holler at them. They get enticed and want to see what's like on the other side of the playground.
We still talk though. We ain't
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah,
we
you can still be friends. I'm friends with all my exes. We cool. Like I ain't no hard feelings.
That's my
Like
boo. That's my buddy.
yeah, you can still be cool. And then you be asking, throwing the hints. I'm like, oh, so you would treat me like that. We got somebody else. Now you want to be all lovey dovey. Yeah. Yup.
But
So
a lot of people just be wanna, like a lot of women that I talk to now, A lot of
And
clients.
with you being a nail tech, I know you hear a lot of stories.
I
Not
know.
putting nobody business out there, but you know,
I know.
confidentially, you know, you hear a lot of females that go through a lot of stuff with their men
you'll
and
be
stuff.
surprised as most older women that now that a lot of older women now shoot they just be want to get they get that swerve on and they get and tell them to get it on. I'm for real. I be like, girl. She be like, honey, I still drinking. So. I mean, you be like, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Just give me me. You go okay.
Because they don't want to put up with the extra stuff. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Put up
but
with the
yeah, I
extra
guess
stuff.
they tired of trying to. Same thing, you know. Everybody trying to find somebody.
What you think about interracial dating?
Yeah.
Can you date outside the race? Because you know you majority dated mostly black men. Maybe one mixed guy.
And two.
Oh, baby, I mean, I don't know. I mean, but your taste in because you just saying you want a real relationship. So if this not working in this department, are you willing to go to another department if that's not working? Would you date outside the race?
I tried.
Try
I would.
any particular race that you would try to date out of
Wait, hold on. I already had because he was Latino and black.
without black. I'm talking about the opposite of not having a one drop of blood, of black blood in them.
I tried.
Would you date a white man?
No, I can just go to feel on it. It depends on the vibe. I can't really say. It's just so.
You want your white man to be hood and gold miles and stuff. That's the problem.
Nah, because I just nah.
You want to talk like Eminem and
No, be yourself. No, be yourself.
or you want him to be a
I don't know,
CPA
but
accountant?
I mean, to each their own. But I love my black kings, child. I can't. Hey, I love my black kings. You be doing your dirty stuff. It's okay, honey. We'll try to get more.
Right,
But I
right.
love my black kings, child. I can't even lie. But you know, that's what I said to each his own.
I'm sorry, I can't date outside my race. I just not me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't date outside my race. It just I'm not having attraction or type of connection. I don't feel like we would have much in common that we can share. I mean, I'm diverse and learn different background, cultures, and languages, but for a person to share my, you know, yourself with, your spirituality with, I just feel like I just won't make that connection for spiritual purposes. You know, not for because, you know, nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I said to each his own. But you know, if I had to choose here, I'm gonna go here first.
Right, always that.
Even though it hit me in the face, I still try.
Right.
I still try though.
Man.
It's just like now, like,
Yep. I listen to conversations every day with these girls. We talk about these opportunities, men looking for shelter, not love.
But you know, just like how guys
looking
be
for somewhere to
doing,
stay.
women be doing guys the same way.
Yeah, but it buys a different standard though. When a woman try to use a dude, and it's kind of like she'll gold digger, but it's okay. She can get bundles and get whatever she want her to do. But if a dude try to use a female just to have shelter, they try to, you know, why is it a different standard?
No. It's the same.
It's the same standard, right?
It's just the same.
Can you live with a man that's not working?
I have did that before. I have. What you talking about?
Right, but I'm not saying now. Can you do it now, though? Even though you have done, you know better, you're doing better. Can you do it now?
I can't because it's too
in
much.
present day.
It's too much pressure when you holding everything down. When you know what I'm saying.
Now, what if he been faithful in his job, been on the job for a long time, he get laid off, he been taking care of the bills for a long time? If you the type of woman to say, no, you got to get out and get to a job, or it's over, or you more like, I'm going to hold you down until...
I'm rock with you for, I'm going to give you 3 months.
Right.
At least up to 3 months to get yourself together.
Right.
Because I feel like you as a man, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to bring that back when I say that part. But you as a man, you should be wanting to get out there and hit that floor on the ground.
Right.
You should not be wanting to wait for your woman to try to give you something or ask you something. I feel like you should be want to be your own breadwinner because you should. They're gonna make you. It should make you feel like a lesser man, but you have to keep having your hand out when you know you can get out there and stand on the 10 toes and work.
They got these standards now. They said they ain't finna be mopping up no Wendy's.
I don't care what you work. I don't care what you do. But we need that paper.
Okay.
Because why I got to keep put out while you, babe.
Watching ESPN. Oh, this right here on the game. The Georgia Power bill be coming every month. Like, what the fuck?
Who ordered this? Okay, $7.99. How many times? Honey, you went to sleep, you hit the button. What?
What?
No deal, baby.
Can't
No,
do it. Won't
I
do
can't
it.
do it. No, at this day, I can't.
What?
I can't do it because it's just I don't do that for it. It is draining. It's life sucking.
Right.
And it's like, and you just be angry because you already know. It's like every time you up, you're like, what in the world? Like,
What? You
I
got to
just
look
did
at
it.
it.
I just did a 7, 8, 10 hour shift, and you got your feet, and you twirling your feet, whatever. I don't care about no plate. I need my. You look like I need to eat. You can bring me some bread. You can bring me some bread, all right. Then you lie.
Wait, I know that's right. That cheddar, the Birmingham green cheddar.
So it's just like that's why I'm like, nah, I don't even care to be by myself because I don't have no extra heavy weight on me to try to be loyal or try to lure somebody.
I'm to the point. I don't want to live with nobody. No, I want to date and live in 2 separate houses. I don't want to cohabitate. I want to live in my own house. So if you get pissed off, I'm gonna go to my house. And you pissed off, you can stay over there where you at. And that's kind of.
Change is a bad.
I'm in my 40s now. I don't want to live together.
Change is a bad thing. You walk in your house and you feel this, and you don't even
And
get your
then
own house.
when it's time to break up, everything get real petty. That's my remote. I bought that. That's my charger. I bought that 20 years ago. Everything get real petty when you live together, child. They want to take the washing machine, leave the dryer,
Baby,
because y'all don't want half on it.
Me and my ex-boyfriend had went in on a big old flat screen TV. Baby, let me tell you something. Here you go. Here your part back. Cause when you leave, you ain't forget an inch of nothing in here. Everything is on me.
Right.
Everything is mine. So the only thing you have to do is get your clothes
Right.
and get out.
I ain't never been afraid to start over. I could walk away from a situation like you can have all that. I can start from scratch. I don't
I
value
built it
materials
up
and
one
stuff.
time, I build it up
Build it up
again.
again.
Like I did it without your help.
Right.
Auntie. So what world? So what we doing?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to start over. So
And you need to first start a lot of times.
right, yep. Because some of that sentimental stuff you hold on to, you see that thing.
Okay, build it down, no matter back against the wind.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Okay.
Got
Who
to
gonna take care of me? I have tried and tried all my life.
Well, you must not do what you're doing to make him angry.
What I'm doing, child. Keep us in the trap, right? Honey, I don't want to say because it
What
does.
Cash Star said on the song to my, what she said, reach, want to control you and broke something. The commandments, what she was saying, reach, want to control you and broke because want to something. It was crazy.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you think men with money want to control females these days? Manipulate them?
Yeah, they try that why they pull it out and try to use it. Try to say like they got it all and they got you and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
That might not influence me, cause honey, I can run through your bed, but I don't want all that. I really have my own money anyway.
It's I think that's all people that are going through something like that, whether you gay, straight, bi.
My agents get mad at me.
Everybody going through that kind of
He
stuff.
get mad at me when I take the money, and then when he did give me money, I think you put it back.
Right.
Like, if I don't
But every female not like you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some females that's probably with a female right now that's probably
I
manipulating.
made my own money. I don't need for you to be reminding me what you giving me. So no, I don't want. Okay, just give me money for the bill.
Right.
Okay, you give me extra money. Okay, since you insist,
It's
I
bonus.
will.
Right.
No, be talking about no new purse. You gave it to me.
Right. What type of man is that you want? If you had to build your perfect, not perfect, but build your type of person that you can say, okay, this the one. What would that look like?
Look like or be like?
Or be like?
I want a guy with an outgoing personality, like who ain't stuck on himself, ain't stuck on his ways, who know how to handle his business.
Does it matter if you light skin, dark skin?
No, it don't matter.
Y'all hear here first. An Ammezing VIP podcast.
But it's like I always be attracted to light
Shoot your
skin
shot.
guys.
Her number's 404. No, it's straight up call.
Okay.
Look up on Instagram, Miss Sweet Tea.
I just want a guy that down to earth that handle business and got himself together, and just want to enjoy life.
Right.
And know how to stand through the storms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't and personally giving up.
Right.
I ain't put nobody on no standards, but I have a little like I want.
You got to come with some rules and
I'm
regulations.
talking about high, real
Right.
high like standards that people that you already know
Too
ain't
far
going.
fetched.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know,
he got to have a whole bag.
Maserati, like, you know,
Man, I
they
can't
had.
imagine they're gonna go to work everything.
Right.
Cause he can have a bag and don't do nothing.
That's
Because
true.
you if your eyes more than your engine, baby, we ain't
And,
in.
and especially if they poor with money management. It just, can you date a man with bad credit?
You know what? Shoot, a lot of hood niggas don't got no credit. Shoot, we talking about.
I'm about to bleep that N word out.
Oh, I forgot. You on podcast. I started talking to him like, what? Anyway, child, bad credit, child. No, he can bring in that paper. Credit, honey.
You know, some women want a man to have an 850 credit score, you know.
Baby, no.
Because I feel like if somebody with bad credit, you can still make it work, no matter
Man,
what.
yeah,
can
you
make that work.
can. Shoot, child.
Go
It's
to
all about
Aries,
what
rent
you
a
know,
center,
who you know.
pay it off in 90 days.
Pay it. I'm trying to go ahead and get that thing off marketplace, child. They're gonna pay. I'm not going. Like you said, we got bad credit, baby. We ain't trying to make credit more worse. Let's just go ahead and get that junk. Gonna put it in the house, fix it up, honey. That's what we need to do.
Oh my God.
Child, we don't need no fur just to sit down.
Oh my God, that
We do
is
not
crazy.
need leopard skin to sit down and lay down.
Best
Child,
skin rules.
okay, go to Walmart, better homes, honey. Go ahead and lay it, lay it on the bed, child, and go ahead and go to sleep, honey.
Uh-uh.
Use all that.
Oh my
Diamonds and
God.
pearls, child.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Mm-mm.
I ain't no materialistic person.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying? I think there's a difference too. That's a
Right.
big difference. Like, I ain't no materialistic
Any,
person.
because, you know, we have young nieces that are teenagers and, you know, that are not teenagers yet. So, you know, the game's going to change within 10, 20 years. So, and especially with young girls that you know that you do your goddaughters and stuff, and the girls that come sit in your chair getting their nails done. As a female and as a woman, being a 39-year-old woman, any advice that you would give to young girls who are coming up in day and age dealing with these guys or dealing relationships that you would
I would
give
tell
them?
them to try to find themselves first. Find yourself first. Find your purpose first.
Self-love.
Self-love yourself. Love yourself. My mama used to always make me say, you look good. No matter how you feel, love yourself because
But that's not
if
easy
you
to
don't,
come out of.
if you don't love yourself, you don't expect for nobody else gonna be out here to love you the way you're supposed to be
But a lot
loved.
of people don't discover that self-love till later. They don't discover it, you know, right early.
I know,
It's
but
not
try to
until later.
start though. Just try to start love yourself first, and know what you want. Don't just settle just because Nene got a guy. You don't know what you and Nene really go through with the
Whoa,
conversation that he had in their
You'd be
house.
surprised.
But on the outside looking in, it look like they got it all. But really in the inside, I have seen this. Like people that have talked to me, like as I'm like they be broken. Like women,
Yeah,
married
I seen that
women,
too.
or women that are dating stuff, they be broken, but it's like they put on for the city. Oh, he bought me this Gucci bag. And he did this,
Man, what you come on
but
with?
then when you come back and sit down,
Yeah,
it's just like somebody else
Right.
soul out
Yeah.
because the bags and all that not
Yeah.
covering up the feelings of how he do you.
right.
What he do
I done
you
seen
and
some
how
people get
it's
dogged,
just
shot,
straight dog
dog
out
out, like, for
for
real.
no reason.
Most females, I never really, as I got older, you know, most females didn't. I wasn't the type of guy that they be first one to want to date, but they always was friend zone. So I was always friend zone. I guess I made a better friend than a person that a female would want to date, and I guess that's a plus because a lot of guys, he's like, dang, how you hang around so and so, so and so? Why you know, she a baddie, that y'all must be cool, y'all be good. I guess I formed that type of friendship with a lot of females, and I guess they find that confidentiality finding me when they talk about the relationship. I used to always have so many females like that with my friends and associates. They used to confide in me, give me advice, or somebody they want to vent to and stuff like that. And a lot of females used to always find that in me. I don't know what it was about me that they always wanted to. I'm like, nah, you trying to want you confide? I want to date you, but but we never got to that point. They always said, well, you know, you such a great friend, but hey, I'm here to listen. But the stuff that they go through with these men and stuff, and I be like, you ain't got to put up with that, right? You know, and it's kind of like the stuff they go through, they used to be in tears, it's crying, and, you be hate to see people go through stuff like that because it's not right, it's not fair, but.
It's not right.
Yeah, when in 2025, the game is just like, you got to be a baddie, you got to wear a 613, Is it 613? Yup, 613 blonde wig. Gotta have. You gotta get.
Well, you gotta be kitchen out there.
Ain't nobody on thin no more harder. It's hard to find the real of the real.
Okay, I'm just like, hey, I got a little of these, a lot of these. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you better pick
At that point, just take me as
okay,
real.
you better take me as I am,
Right.
cause child, you gonna see. Child, you would get your belly, honey, and get
If it ain't,
your arms,
you ain't everybody's
just
cup of tea.
double
You know,
it.
everybody ain't gonna like it. If you don't like what you see, keep it pushing.
Right.
You ain't for everybody. Like
Right. So,
it's not meant for you to be for everybody.
Look on all this luscious, this child.
Right.
You don't like it? Move on.
Right, move on, keep it moving because they ain't finna be trying to go out here and do 50 push-ups trying to make you happy.
Yeah, I ain't know you last year, and I want to know you next year.
Right,
so
that part.
What it is.
I'm all for self-improvement now. We gonna do it together,
Course.
but other than that, we ain't finna try to change who I am.
Okay, but yeah, hold on, you deteriorating.
Right. No, ain't nobody deteriorating. You can't, but I.
No, we ain't deteriorating. I just
No way, Jose.
these ain't the same.
What?
So don't expect me to be a helicopter. Not gonna happen.
What? That's for the episode coming probably next season after dark conversations. but yes, man. But shout out to everybody that's in love. They've been together for a long time. Or shout out to the people who just getting together and just really trying to make it work because they trying to find
I'm
each
all
other.
for that. I want everybody to find somebody for them. I want all those.
Don't share. It's not. I mean,
God,
sometimes
I see me
I guess it's a mystery. Try to share. People start sharing and stuff. Now it's a thing too. They, mess with other people's husbands and other people's wives and
What
stuff.
the girl say? I just had you on the weekend.
Oh.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Honey, they used to be song back in the day. Honey, you thought you doing something then, boy.
Right.
Well, she have, but I have no.
It was a little thrill back in the day.
It was
Now
a
we
little
was kind of
thrill,
like, nah, that shit ain't. I mean, that stuff ain't.
Child,
That ain't it right there because I ain't got time to be bossy.
I don't like the show.
Okay.
Child, I better want to share this king. Share man.
Glock and a ruler for me.
Potluck.
Okay, extendo. I ain't got time to be bossy fighting over nobody. At all. At all. Man.
12.
What's your thought on men that's on the down low that's trying to mess with women that still want to talk to women?
I don't feel like it's right. I just feel like
because that's a lot going on too.
I just feel like you need to be yourself.
It's a lot.
If that's what you like, you let it. You don't even really have to let it be known, but let it be known. That's what you like. You know what I mean? You live a life in the secret for what? Like,
Right.
don't have to come out and do what you do.
Right.
Like, people gonna judge you. You get judged every day. You get judged on how you look, your glasses, everything. So why you go worry about somebody judge you or what you like or what makes you happy in life? Cause get what? You can't even worry about yourself. You gotta leave by yourself.
Right.
So at the end of the day, don't build down low, go ahead and let it be known. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because that's safer too. You know,
Because
people get hurt.
they be playing Russian roulette with that for real. Because a lot of, I'm telling you, there's a lot of men out here that playing both sides of the fence. And
Yes,
they got girlfriends and children at home, and they be trying to go out and play. But they got girlfriend and children at home, and it's like that's not a safe game. And it ain't right. I don't condone that. It's just like.
They just really let it be known.
Right.
This
Like belong. Let that female make the decision if she want to rock with it or not. I just don't think that's the right thing. It just, everything's so open now with sexuality.
Because real is real. And people, if they real with you, they gonna accept you for who you are.
Right.
If they ain't really, they fake. They ain't gonna accept you. They gonna act like they do, but they really don't.
There's some women that's out there willing to date about sexual men, but they got to be dating them and only them. Or what you think about poly? Could you do
they
poly?
can have it. No, no. I get what I poly by myself, child. I ain't even poly with nobody. Child, cause it's like we all in the house. They get more attention than me. I'm being my feelings.
You can't be jealous and envious.
Relationship anyway.
I can't do it.
But relationship. That's why I don't not gonna poly with nobody.
You said 1-on-1.
That's all I need.
Love it.
Why we gotta do all this? All extra fluids. I ain't doing all this. Let's just
poly relationships are kind of popular now.
But the thing is, it's like you doing it
to be greedy.
You doing it,
but
it
that
ain't
eliminates
no
the cheating part, though. At least you know that eliminates the cheating part of most have. I think would it eliminate?
I feel like you add one, you wanna add two, you wanna add two, you wanna add three, and then guess what? You keep adding on. Somebody get screwed out the circle. And I'm not gonna keep fighting every day trying to see who is I feeling in the circle. Yeah, no, honey. I dismiss myself. Y'all got y'all poly on own by yourself. Nah, I'm not finna do that.
Oh man, yeah, and STDs are at an all-time high with STDs and stuff that going on. Man, you got to protect yourself because a lot of these people they be claiming they get 6-month checkups and they ain't seen the doctor in 20 years. So be careful with that too.
Or it won't take
right. You made one of your ass to go to the clinic, but you did.
I did.
That's how you got to do it now. Don't trust. Trust and verify.
I got to go to. Are you married? Okay, you don't have to. Oh, we got an appointment Tuesday.
Trust and verify. Nothing against somebody who already dealing with what they got going on, but I'm just saying, there's people out there that want their love, their life, they don't want to play around like that. But trust and verify.
Yeah, Tuesday we had an appointment early. Come on, let's go. In the room together. Okay, we got an appointment. Get out of the
Right.
See. Because I already know what I'm
doing. Too much going on.
I already know what I'm doing. So if something come back, I already know what's going on.
Right.
It's on you, not me.
Right. But what if he had it before he got with you? If y'all didn't get tested in the beginning relationship, and you
I got tested.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that makes a difference. Yeah.
I got tested, so
right.
And I had it too long. I got this before I got with him, so I know what was going on with me.
Right, that's true.
So it's okay back. It was on you, not me.
Nope.
No, we're not gonna do that because I cherish her. Okay. Honey.
Keep her safe.
Very safe,
honey. Man. Wow.
But yeah, vaccine is different, but just try to rock with what's going on now and just try to be in it.
But you said one key thing though, self-love, because you get to know yourself first. You know what your tolerance level, what you can put up with. Some things can skate by, some things you can work with, some things just ain't even worth even putting energy into.
Yeah, at that point, like
I want to be spiritually entwined with my significant other. I don't want to just date just to be random dating, and that's my problem. I think I'm too picky, but at the same time, they might be picky because of me too. But it don't matter to me because I think spirituality is one big thing at this day and age where I want to be spiritually attuned with my. I want you to be able to answer my question before I even answer.
Me too.
I want to be just like.
You ask yourself, is it even like that?
It is. I think it is. It just. You got to look over and beyond and get out more and meet and greet. You might have to try a couple of times dating.
That's what I was saying.
It's okay.
I
think now
you can get sex for anywhere. Right?
Don't be date to be serious. Just date to have fun. It don't have to be SES involved. But if you date that person to be dating and have fun, you'll know if that person's for you. And I think you'll see the patterns because a lot of times we ignore the pattern. Like, oh no, and just a little slip up. But then after a while, they turn to a whole monster after y'all moving together and got 10 kids. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well.
But we'll see what the future may brings with a dating lifestyle. Who help me, Lord?
It's going to get there. It's going to get there.
Help.
It's on the way. Your soulmate, our soulmate's on the other end, so we're just saying, can you help me?
Okay, some people feel intimidated. I think that
right.
you can.
And then once they get to know you, like, oh, it ain't. I overthought. A lot of people overthink stuff too, or don't really have the courage. Because a lot of people may have some admirers, and I had people come up to me say they admired me. They were just too afraid to come approach me and even say anything because it's probably like. Because when you're a boss, it's kind of like you're a boss in your own way. It's kind of like.
Hey, wait, let me get you up. You're walking.
Wait.
Like, I'm just trying to figure
Well, you can't discriminate because you maybe have a car and it's in the shop. Maybe it's in the shop. Can't judge it.
But once the conversation, that's when I find out it's not in the shop. You just never have now. Or you're not trying
you got to have a car, do we? You got to have a car? I mean, well, I guess you said since you done dated the same, I'm saying, well, you want something different now. Yeah.
I mean, have a job.
Right.
Or a way to get, or try to get around. You get home,
some ambition, some L's, at least some L's.
Yeah, at least some L's. At
least some L's.
At least I know what I can. At least I know that you got. It's just.
At least you know you got some ambition. So have a plan, a blueprint.
Okay, I
show that
sign up and say, carry me.
Okay, it's like that. It's out there in the real world. This is real life. Real life. Man. But it's been a good conversation that we done had about some relationship thing. We got a part 2 got to be coming out on this because we got to pick up on this. So we thank y'all for tuning in to the Ammezing podcast. You can look us up on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Check us out. Every new episode drop every Wednesday. Check us out season 1. I'm your host, DJ. This is
Miss Chichi.
Okay, she red this season, right? But the mid-season switched it up on us, went from blonde to red now. So maybe red gonna bring some fire.
You never know what you're going to get.
They better watch out. But yeah, this your host. We good. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look us up. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, our own platforms. So we look forward to seeing y'all. And once again, stay amazing. Peace.
Peace.